Up, peoples? Welcome back to the Doob and Drew podcast, episode 7. We've had a long weekend, enjoying ourselves. How everybody feeling today?
Feeling good, my
Feeling
brother.
good. I'm your host Doob, host Drew, and our special guest, Cusifer, a.k.a. Dillagaff.
Yo, well, what does Dillagaff mean?
It means doesn't look like I give a fuck.
Does it look like I give a fuck?
I like that.
I like that.
That's pretty clever.
The acronyms.
Yeah. Jim couldn't be here tonight.
Yeah. Shout out to my man Jim.
Yeah, he talking about
Jim, we taking over.
Oh no, never that.
I'm just playing. Jim, I'm playing, Jim.
Well, wait, you talking about you got hit by a Debra or something like that?
A Debra.
You know, Jim always got excuses.
Yeah. I said, what's a Debra, bro?
Always got excuses.
He said, look, it's a deer in the.
I ran into one of those.
A deer, bro.
No, for real. In Aliquot over there.
That's in the backwoods over there. We don't know, yeah.
Oh, man.
What pops out over there on that side of town?
I saw one.
Yeah. But yeah, it's good. It's blessed. We back. We blessed to be back. Definitely blessed to have our guest here, Q. Definitely.
Absolutely.
Big brother over here. So yeah, let's get into this,
Shout
yo.
out to Nasty Skate Company.
Definitely.
Shout out to Nasty Skate Code. Go to nastyskateCode.com for all the freshest gear out.
Definitely for that apparel. Definitely.
Take a shot.
Take a shot.
So yo, you know what though? Let's go ahead and get into some events that's going on just to set it off for the culture.
Okay.
The boy Buju, he's back out.
Word. Shout out to Buju,
Yeah,
man.
Buju's back out. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely for the culture right there. It's good to see
Definitely.
that. You know, grew up on a lot of Buju music. Definitely.
What's one of your favorite Buju tracks?
Oh man, the list goes on, man.
Any one of them.
Any one of them? What's your favorite though?
Well, I'm gonna say this right now. See, the one that me and my pops used to vibe to was Destiny. That was my pop's favorite joint.
Word.
Yeah, we used to ride around listening to Destiny a lot, but
Okay.
But you have enough records though.
R.I.P.
Anything
Pop
with him
Duke.
embarrassed too. Anything
Yeah.
with him embarrassed is definitely ain't one.
That's what's up. Shit.
How about you?
What?
Buju.
I can't really pick a favorite track.
You know what?
No.
You know what though? I do want to see. I want to see that Buju and DJ Khaled collab.
You think they gonna collab?
Man, you know what? When I was looking, I used to look at Snapchat, and I had Khaled on Snap, and he was pretty much entertaining. That's one of the reasons I looked at it.
All right.
But he always was bigging up Buju, always.
I think
So,
it might happen.
I could see that.
Hey,
coming,
bring your mic in a little bit more. Yeah.
I could see that coming definitely.
I mean, speak into it.
Yeah, but I can see that.
Nah, yeah. Slide it in front of your mouth. No homo.
Easy. Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I got you.
No pun intended.
Word. Such vulgar statements.
Take a shot.
Take a shot. Oh, that's right. We got the take a shot every time take a hit, right? But so yeah, a lot of things went on this week. And what's some things that we want to touch base on as far as this week goes?
What's going on?
Well, a little headline that came out relevant to the hip hop culture when it comes to one of the top artists right now on the female end of things, mainstream, Cardi B.
Okay.
And, you got Migos with Offset.
Yeah.
They have their relationship. They came up with an announcement that they're separating.
Hold on. He dropped the ball with that one. It's always the guy's fault. He did something.
Why I gotta be his fault?
Because it just come on.
Nah, man, not always.
Because and I think as a female, when you're in that position, that limelight, you can't put yourself out there to screw up.
You know what I thought was kind of funny? I seen her Instagram, whatever, and she never posts nothing about the kid or nothing like that. But the minute she was mad with him, boom, she on there with the whole video.
Okay.
Then the next day she posts a picture of the child. It's like all the laundry came out. Social media and women, that's a dangerous combination. Because they put it all out there, yo, immediately.
That's a no bueno.
Yo, my man, we ain't seen none of that business going on. But the minute she vexed with him, oh, man, everything came out.
I'm not gonna say social media and just women. Social media and people. Period.
People, true.
Yeah,
True.
definitely.
True.
Well, that's Hollywood for you. What they got, like a 3-month, 6-month span? Like, I think they kind of had a little longer bid than that, but
Grand opening, grand closing.
Yeah. So, yo, now Cardi's on the market.
But wait.
Y'all better step y'all
Wait.
game up if y'all
Nah,
in her
yo.
lane and you wanna.
Nah, because come on, let's be real, man. Women
You
are
can't
more
put the
boisterous.
business out there
But
like
you can't
that.
put the business.
Nah.
Exactly, they boisterous.
Yeah.
So, but and why did it happen? Because who came out there and put everything on blast? The side chick.
Oh, that's no bueno.
She's the one came and made a little sob story video.
Who's to say that's a real side chick? Though?
I know, right?
Somebody not trying to
Facts.
get paid.
Who's
Extorting.
to say it's a real side? Exactly.
There's a lot of
Exactly.
fake shit out there, like lately.
But the thing is, she made a video and everything, sobbing and crying.
That's all for the attention.
I didn't even see that one.
Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. Women
What's that on?
attention. You can catch that real quick on the TMZ or the whatever. But that's the thing about women and the attention and the social media. Because now the side chick got a voice. She got a platform. You know? They out there making announcements.
People create a platform for like other people, like say with side chicks. You know?
Before the woman can go to the other chick and hit her with the woman text.
Yeah.
Now she ain't even got to do that.
Internet screwing you up.
The main find out about the situation from the internet.
Damn.
Without even having to do the woman to woman conversation.
But on another note, what else is popping? Yeah, they got problems. They get it together.
Well, everybody got problems.
Yeah.
They say it's a publicity stunt too.
Could be.
Because he got his solo album coming out. All right, so that's another thing.
Could be clout chasing.
Wait. He got his solo coming out.
Okay.
Quavo dropped his solo. Offset's dropping his solo. And then the other cat's gonna drop his solo.
Who's the damn? That's fucked up. The other cat. What's
Yo,
his name?
That ass? The other cat is the best one to me.
So the other cat that you don't know his name is the best one.
I think he's the voice behind the whole shit, bro.
Not
you
for nothing.
got that up, Q?
No, I'm Googling, right? So as I'm Googling, you see what you just said? It says, not doing this for
Publicity.
Oh, immediately, huh?
I'm done.
Quote unquote disclaimer.
Not doing it for publicity.
Quote unquote disclaimer.
Almost like you're doing it for publicity.
I don't even want to look nothing else up.
I know, for real. Sounds like Jay-Z and Beyonce Lemonade again. But the
Sold
other
records.
version.
Yeah.
For a second though, Jay-Z and Beyonce had women out here thinking that it was over. Had women out here spazzing on their men.
She wasn't leaving Jigga.
Man, they had a baby after that shit. Yeah.
It's for the
I
money.
think twins.
It's for the money, for real. Twins, on top of that. It's definitely for the money. They had them thinking, if Bae can leave, I can do it too. She ain't going nowhere. She's right there. Women calling their men back like, hey, big head, I made a mistake. I ain't shit on the women.
Oh, man. Yo, you
So that's how
savage.
women be overreacting, though. I'm just saying.
You said it's big ass.
You know, women try to apologize. It's a different kind of apology. Women don't apologize like how men apologize.
Nah, they don't.
Yeah, it's a different kind of humbleness they come with.
They big head. Shot time.
You got to catch it real quick. You got to catch their drift. If you don't catch their drift immediately,
It's over.
apology gone.
Yep. They ain't gonna say it again.
Yeah, they got the shortest olive branch. But anyhow, I got some frustrations.
It's all good. Let it out.
Bro, what you been going through like, today, bro? Like, talk to me. You was late.
I was late.
I'm not supposed to be here.
I can hear you a lot better when you speak closer.
I
by the
know,
way.
but yeah, because really I'm being real. Like, I'm not supposed to be here, and he's late.
And now he letting it all off his chest. We're not gonna get the details though.
We're not. Hey, light skinned guy,
for
you're
the behind the
fired.
scenes.
Nah, I'm just
I think it's all about you, Jim. Oh man.
I'm
man.
playing.
That's just funny. So yeah, something else that came out recently hit the headlines. Hit me hard. I didn't even know about this. Somebody else brought it to my attention. With Kevin Hart,
Okay.
he signed on to host the Oscars, right?
Yeah.
And of course, whenever you do something that's on a major platform, they come look for you. They come bring up your dirt to try and tarnish your name.
Yeah.
And they brought up some old tweets from the 2011 time frame
Oh, come on.
where he said some things that
2011.
that could be considered offensive to the LGBT community.
What can he say that could be offensive? He's a comedian.
Well,
But
before
like-
we get into
But
that,
2011.
Yeah, 2011. Yeah,
2011, first off,
It's like the DMV looking into like, listen,
a DUI from fucking 2001. Like, wait,
I'm not gonna give you your fucking license because of this.
for real. I mean, and let's be real. It's 2018, so 2011, Kevin Hart was like maybe Paper Soldiers or something like that.
Was it? No.
You know,
Damn,
Was it?
That's back.
It had to
Was
be
that
around
the
that
rock?
time.
The rock.
I think it had to be that time of Kevin Hart. It wasn't. The
Nah,
Kevin Hart we know now.
I think it was 2011. I think that was Soul Plane.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Paper
that
Soldiers
was that
was
even
hard,
worse.
whatever.
Soul playing Kevin Hart. So a man was paying his dues. I mean, let that man.
He's a
live
comedian.
At that point. At that point, you know, I don't think his
What did he say?
impact was heavy.
What did he say?
Well, one of the tweets, which I thought was very interesting.
I think I caught one of this.
And I quote, if I can quote,
Yes.
was, I'll paraphrase it actually for the sake of time. He pretty much said that if he comes home and he sees his son playing with dolls, he's gonna a dollhouse or something like that. He's gonna take it and break it over his head.
Okay.
And tell him that's
I
gay.
would.
Yeah.
I would too.
So the
Yeah.
part that he said that, but isn't the LGB, how you pronounce that, community, isn't gay the word that they use? So why would that be a derogatory term?
It's not the terminology.
It's the way that he said that he would bust it over his son's head.
It's the philosophy, the psychology behind it.
That because I bust my son over the head with this doll because he's playing with it.
Hey,
that's
Dad.
my son. I'm giving you insight of my life. You should be grateful that I'm telling you this. Yeah.
Now, there's other tweets that I didn't really get into,
Uh-huh.
but that particular one, you know, was one that stuck out to me because, I mean, let's be real. We're all fathers here, right? So, you know, we all went through stages of having little ones. You got a little one, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Shout out to
you're-
Junior.
Yes, definitely shout out. So you're going through it actively right now. You know, his little one's older, mine's is a little older. But can you imagine? I mean, as fathers, as grown men, making a statement like that is not wrong.
No.
You know?
Nah.
It's not
No.
wrong. You're
And-
trying to separate them. You're
Now,
trying to,
now
you
was
know-
it the you said the Oscars, right?
Yeah.
Was it the Oscars that separated itself from Kevin Hart, or was it Kevin Hart that just felt like,
Hey, Kevin Hart took a G. He
Wow.
separated himself from the Oscars.
Hey,
why not?
that's different.
I agree. Why not?
Let me-
Now think about
And
that.
why the fuck not?
Yeah, right.
Now think about that. How many black hosts have we seen on the Oscars? One, Chris Rock. That's it.
Damn, he's like the token one.
There was another one.
I don't know.
Maybe. Now let's Google it. That's what we have. That's what we have the internet for. Yeah. Maybe there was another one.
Because it's Googleable, baby.
So
Did one of the Wayne's brothers sneak in?
the one of the
Marlon and one of them cats? Yeah.
No.
He said, "Hell no."
Why'd you mention those guys?
They corny.
Nah, but they're not getting the Oscar
He
though.
said those guys.
I know a couple people that won. Denzel
No,
won.
I'm talking about hosts. Black
Nah, they
hosts.
funny. I'm just playing.
Black hosts though. I think the only black host I remember was Chris Rock.
I never watched.
I
I
think-
thought there was somebody else though. Like
LL snuck in on the Grammys.
like Grammys.
I think-
Oscars, I don't know.
Yeah. See, that's one thing. I always watch award shows. You know, like for years, I always watched them. Always for some reason, always was into, especially the Grammys. I was always into the Grammys.
That's your man's in them.
I was always into the Grammys, yo.
I told him earlier. I said I never watched any of them.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't watch shit, bro.
Oh nah, I always was into the Grammys. Always,
I ain't
always
fucking
watch the
around.
Grammys.
This me. You watch what?
Yeah, I watch the Grammys definitely.
I mean, that's you.
I watched the
To each his own.
Oscars too, but I definitely watched the Grammys.
But so as far as that, like Chris Rock, from what I remember, yes. But
There's
as far
somebody
as
else who,
see him disconnecting himself from the Oscars, I could see it. Like when you look at the movies, Denzel got one from Training Day. He was acting he's acting like how they wanted him to act. And then you had Halle Berry showing her titties in Swordfish.
Did it? Wait, what?
Yeah, so she got an Oscar for that, and then Denzel got an Oscar for Training Day. Denzel could have got an Oscar for John Q. Holly could have got one for anything else, but
I'm still on the titties and swordfish.
yeah, yeah.
When she had that book, and when she had that book, I remember that scene like it was yesterday. She
Yeah.
had that book.
Are you sure that he separated himself,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
or did they separate themselves from him?
Well, let's be real. It could be the forces from behind the scenes.
Nah, well, yeah,
It could be.
It
Let's
could
real.
be, but
okay,
the
because we
quote
could
him-
really
the
go
quote him,
in.
he said
who runs that industry?
yeah, but that's too deep. Let's
Nah,
not go there.
yeah, let's not- yeah.
But
Who
from
truly
what
runs
he
that
from what
industry?
he said he doesn't want to cause
Take
any
away from the
extra,
spotlight.
take away
Yeah,
from the
yeah,
spotlight.
yeah.
So he's just gonna fall back.
But what spotlight though?
The spotlight of
Exactly.
just all the stuff that's surrounded by what's going on right now because of it.
What it is he's separating himself, but he's separating himself for the fact that he doesn't want to deal with the scrutiny.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to stop. So if you just detach yourself immediately, the scrutiny will stop. What the hell is one Oscar show in comparison to 5 movies you could put out in the next 2 years?
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm going to deal with all this scrutiny for the next 3 months to do this one show when I can
cause confusion in my life and I can be
when I can still be a movie star and do my other movies without getting that energy.
He thinks about it differently. I like how you think about it. Though.
You know, out of sight, out of mind.
No money. Wait, what? Okay.
You know, like people forget about that and go to the box offices again for his next movie.
Yeah.
You know, but for the next 2-3 months when the Grammy,
you know what? Great. That's a great PR move.
Oh, that's
because
what
he's not offending nobody. He's not getting. He's not even opening up that Pandora's box for it to be spoke about.
He's avoiding the Pandora's box.
I'm getting all that money. You know what? Smart move, Kevin. We're gonna give a round of applause to Kevin for that. Word. I just realized that was very smart.
It's a PR move. Hey, you got to remember, this is the same guy who worked his way through cheating on his wife while she was pregnant. Ooh. And he still got movies coming out. I mean, damn, he got a good PR team.
You know why? I think
why was that the first thing you mentioned though? Like cheating on his wife.
Why? Because I guess it's a hard hurdle to get over for him to get past.
Because
that.
His team, he got Olivia Pope on his team. Okay. That's what he got, bro. That's Olivia serious Pope? Damage control. You never watched Scandal? Olivia Pope?
Nah, I don't watch it.
All she was about was damage control.
Wow.
When you did something bad.
Shoes, I don't watch.
What you watch?
I watch how my shoes.
No, but that's what goes on in true life politics, though. When politicians, they have damage control teams.
I was just talking about true life. Period.
Yeah, he got the whole board there. They know
Somebody
how to do damage control.
With me. Wait, what? Olivia Pope. Who is Olivia Pope?
Scandal.
Oh, it's scandalous.
I stopped watching that like 6 seasons ago, but I understand the concept of it. It was about she ran a damage control team, and
that's who Kevin got on his squad.
Definitely, he got the best damage control team.
So you think
how my man career ain't go down as yet? He done been through mad hell and high water.
Because he's a comedian,
he
speaks about it.
Down,
yeah,
it shouldn't.
All right, cool.
You're right. Why should it go down? Exactly, it shouldn't. But in this society that we're in, where everybody's so judgmental and condemning people, for him to maneuver through that, but we watched 70-year-old Bill Cosby and get through that. When I looked it up, I think Chris Rock was the only black host, especially as far as my memory can really go back. I ain't never seen another black host. So if anybody else, I know my peoples are watching.
For him to make a decision, that's like a big thing though. Like,
it is.
You know what I mean,
it's a strong stance.
Not for them to it's kind of like don't stay where you're don't be like over welcome type.
Yeah.
So for him to say, you know what, I'm out.
You know what, I respect it though, because you know who made a similar stance? Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon walked away from a popular show on NBC because of his stance that he made for black people.
What show?
It was the Who Got Talent, American Who Got Talent.
Okay.
Oh, he did?
With Howard Stern and Heidi Klum and all them, right? And he walked away from the show. And funny enough, the other day, I turned on TV, I see Nick Cannon got a new show coming out at the top of the year, top of January, a new singing show. So, when one door closes, another one opens. But if you hold your integrity and your stance for how you feel,
that means more than anything.
It means more than anything, and it sees you through. Yeah. And even Nick Cannon being the funny man, Nickelodeon man, he's kind of corny, but he still had a stance that I can respect.
He's a good host.
He's a good host, exactly. Hey, might see his ass on the Oscars. Next
Word.
year, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
Next thing you know.
I want y'all to give us some feedback. Hit subscribe. Hit the bell for the notifications. Holla back at the Doob and Drew podcast, episode 6. We got the boy Q in the building, a.k.a.
It's been a pleasure
Dilla Gab.
having the big brother in here. What Dilla Gab stand for again?
Does it look like I give a fuck? A.k.a. the original Don Q, Q-U-E, Quality, Universe, Everlast, God Body. But